The Codex.
Oh man! Well, you can always find me on the corner, Sal's Comic Corner, that is, on YouTube and on the Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
He's the one under the street lamp in the fishnets.
That's right. Got to pay for these slabs somehow, baby. Come on.
The college stand sitting right there.
One slab
on the corner, right across from your mother.
Yeah, TJ wants to know too. He left a comment. Where was the footage of the foot massage booth at Comic?
I was going to say that was in the back room, members only.
Members only.
If TJ comes on, I'll tell him that.
Yeah. You'll have to come by our table at Baltimore Comic Con when Sal's going to demand the table.
I'm literally gonna make a sign every time Sal's like not there. Foot massages for sale. And be like, when he comes back, be like, there's a line, dude. I don't understand why, but they're here. They want
$75. $75, 10 minutes.
And there'll be a big bottle of bottle of Jergens there.
What's up, Derek? Okay. Hey, if it gets me a slab by the end of the show,
that's all that matters.
You know what? I don't know if I'm massaging some stranger's feet for $7,500, but you know, you go ahead.
It's all you, bud. All right. Below him, we got Dan. Where can they find you, bud?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. Post a few times a week, so go check it out. I just finished this Venom the other day that I'm going to be posting probably next week.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That, I'm going to put on a Venom sketch cover, so I'll post some of that probably next week, as well as the Darth Vader that I
what's up, Stu?
There we go, Chris. Good evening, Chris. You know Sal's not going to let that Venom go to anybody but him.
No.
Put it on check, and then he'll say it's a one of one.
That's right. Yeah. One of a kind.
But I want like 30 more copies of this 101, just so you can say I had
one of one.
Well, I like the Deadpool drawing that I did for Precious. I was like, this turned out pretty good. So I
seen you did a sketch cover too.
I'm like, I'm just gonna redraw it on the sketch cover because why not?
Why not?
Especially when you're a CGC certified, like Mr. Dan.
Thank you, TJ.
Is.
Thank you, TJ.
Yep. Thank you, brother. You know, in the pre-show, are we allowed to cuss in the pre-show?
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're allowed to cuss. Yeah.
Okay. In the pre-show, it is Happy Father's Day, but I refer to it as Happy Motherfuckers Day because it is. It is Happy Motherfuckers Day. So happy Motherfuckers
I tell Precious that all the time.
Oh, you motherfuckers! What did Chris write about the Beast thing?
He just said, "I gotta tell you."
Chris.
Okay. All right.
And let me tell you something.
Bye, Sal.
Oh, Chris made him blank out. And Chris loves Sal. Chris really does love Sal. But Sal.
Oh, can we wrap something real fast now that you brought that up? Uncle Gary, the conversation that I had with you when this video was going up, I said, I need a thumbnail. And I posted it in chat. No one got me anything. I said, Uncle Gary, I need 2 photos. One of Beast as an Avenger and one of Beast as an X-Men. And what did Uncle Gary send me?
I sent you three photos of a happy Beast with the Avengers and 3 photos of the saddest son of a bitch Beast that you've ever seen for the X-Men.
And you know what happened after that went live?
What?
I got a message from Sal. Why the fuck did you post the worst picture of Beast ever?
Yeah.
X-Men?
It was.
We talked about that in show. Why is it on there? And I was like, talk to Uncle Gary.
That's right.
So when you requested those pictures, that video was already done and in the can. So I thought you wanted thumbnails from everything from then going forward. So that's why I never. That's why. No, when you asked that, and then whatever, it's fine. Go ahead.
He asked me for pictures.
I was like, dude, I didn't do it.
Those were just the pictures that moved me. About
you had a movement when you did. You had a bowel movement when you showed those pictures.
You had a movement when you saw those pictures. And
dude, even when I was doing it, I was like, "This."
Can we just go on? Can we just?
Well, actually, Jamie did pick which of the 3 of each he wanted. He had other options.
I did.
I know.
They were all pretty sad. But Chris, when Chris said that was like the invasion of Grenada, let me tell you, Chris would know because he invaded Grenada. He was part of that.
Yeah.
So there you go. In the can, another Lantern reference.
Yeah.
But, oh, shoot. TJ, I love you, brother. Wait.
Oh, you got questions.
Over.
Trust me, I want them.
Way to come over to DC. I mean, listen, I love Marvel. I've got my Marvel bona fides. I've got complete runs of so many things in Marvel, but DC is my heart. DC is my heart, baby.
DC will always be my baby.
Yep. Absolutely.
Even though Precious makes my pull list all indie and Marvel now.
Don't we have to get Dan across some line?
Yeah.
Don't we have to get Dan?
Oh, nice way to bring it around. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
1K.
Do anything except talk about
DK. For DK. Right.
Oh, he was at Panama and Iraq. My apologies. But he knew what was happening in Grenada.
Yeah,
so
I know.
He would know that. Dan, we got to get him to 1,000 followers on Instagram.
That's right.
So it is 1K for DK is our slogan for that. And like Sal says, we got to carry that big D across the line. So let's help get him there.
Right.
And when you do commission Dan, he's a CGC certified artist, baby. So that's what you want more than anything. But if you also and if you want to see some Dan Kelly art in person, you come to Comic Logic because we have it hanging on the walls. Comic Logic, Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. It is so wonderful that we have Dan Kelly art hanging on the walls for purchase so you can have to hang in your comic shrine. So please come see us. If you're in the Northern Virginia area, we'd love to see you. You can see me and my buddy Mike Harbor that was on our Sergeant Rock show a couple weeks ago. And if you ever watched it was a great show. He kicked ass on that. If you ever watch our Ye Grumpy Old Nerd show, Rob Kalin, principal owner, will be there. We're all there on Wednesday mornings, getting our fill, getting our new books. We told you before, reading comics make you strong. Get that 4-color ink, you pump it in here, baby. You start lifting books, and you're stacked and packed and jacked, baby. And do a few push-ups too. That helps. So, but
usually a few push-ups get you.
Do a few push-ups. I do over 1,000 a week, so do a few. Also, a lot of love.
Hey, Pam.
Pam.
Your book's on the way, Pam. I sent it out already.
Nice. I got to say that we need to. Look at Pam hitting DC too. Listen, Pam, the DC stuff, and it for y'all that like horror, the DC Bronze Age horror, that was the best horror going at that time. In that era, that was the best horror. The books, the covers are just all magnificent works of art. So please check out Ghost and House of Mystery and House of Secrets and Unexpected.
I found one.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamie's mom.
Hi, Mom. Oh, great, wrong.
Hi, Jamie's mom.
Please share some embarrassing stories about Jamie in the chat.
Please do.
Well,
no, I don't need anything like that.
You don't need any stories. That stuff sticks.
Those are classified. Those are.
Yeah. So as Sal would probably move us along and say, what else do we want to talk about? We want to talk about our buddy Archduke Kevin, who's the reason that you see all of us in front of you. If you like it, then thank him. If you don't like it, then it's his fault.
Yes.
He is the reason that we're together for the comic character of the day. We all became acquainted on that site. And Archduke's site is just blowing up. He's got, more and more people keep wanting to join. I do a cover of the day. Archduke picks the character of the day. Dan, good old Dan over there, he picks he has the random panel of the day, which is always a thought provoker, and he has a question of the day. And Sal always contributing, and Jamie, like he does here, is always watching, ever vigilant, making sure that site is giving you the same quality that this site does. So you will always see those googly eyes from Jamie, because he is the creator, he is the builder, he is the master planner, he is the reason that this edifice exists because of his vision. He was a man of vision, a hell of a vision, as Larry McMurtry said in Lonesome Dove. A hell of a vision. That vision has manifested into reality with what you see before us. This station that came out of the ether, came together through the passion of the master builder there, Mr. J. Dub.
I love it. I love when you talk good things to me. Well, yes, like you said, guys, also check out the CodexStation.com. It's your one-stop shop for everything Codex. Get some merch. Meet the team. Let us know what you like and don't like. And there's something that we want to give them But I can't always remember what it is because I'm getting old now. But Uncle Gary, you're better at it than me.
Here's the deal. I'm not tech savvy, but here's what I know.
Oh yes, you are.
Every host,
you get back to me. You betcha.
Every host that you see here on this station, we have all the socials, and we would love nothing better than to give them to you.
We might not be social butterflies, but we got the socials.
But we'll spread our wings, baby. Oh, why does the second Superman, the second issue of Superman jump? Because there was a series called Adventures of Superman.
Because of stupid fucking legacy numbering.
Well, the Adventures of Superman took over the numbering of that. Damn right they're contagious. Took over that numbering and then ran with it. So it's very confusing. Listen, I don't know why there's how many different iterations of Punisher are we? Like volume 15 or something. So yeah, it's what's even worse, or when Marvel does the 0.1 issues. Like there was an Iron Man, 220 something 0.1, 2, 3, and 4 that was like 30 years ago. And what am I supposed to? Now Sal probably does this because I guess we have to. Sal's very, very disciplined on how he does his collection. But you've got an issue. These 0.1, 2, 3, and 4 have to go between in the run of the books that came out 30 years ago if we're going to do them exactly right, and that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now,
let me ask you this. How do you, when you're putting your books in order, talking about that, when DC did like the 0 issue thing, do you go and say for like Batman and go, all right, well, issue 0 actually takes place between, this issue and this issue, but numerically it's 0, so it would go at the beginning?
I put it in front of my annuals.
What'd you say?
I put it in front of my annuals.
It is same.
Yeah.
Because the only one I don't do it for it was the New 52 issues. That starts off at 0 because it's usually an origin.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the
minus
one
ones show. I hate the minus ones.
Yeah,
and the 1 million.
And then Marvel
got the 1 million.
Marvel got so jealous that DC had an Action 1000 and a Detective 1000 that what they do? They did the Marvels 1000, and there was nothing there.
Oh, no problem, DJ.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
We're good at spending your money.
I do it numerically, so when you're flipping through, it's like you'll see Batman issue 0, like, oh, this looks kind of modern, and then you'll see the next issue, like, and it's like watching Star Wars, and it's how come parts 1, 2, and 3, all the technology looks way more advanced than the episodes 4, 5, and 6 that took place 20 years later.
Well, right. That's why the 0 looks better when you put it in front of the annuals than when you put it like if I was doing my Batman run like that 0, and then I'd have issue 15. So from Golden Age from 1940 or 41. So yeah, that doesn't match up too well. So I'd have this modern book next to a big and the larger size Golden Age book, which doesn't look good. So it's just easy for me to put the crazy numbering like that in front of the annuals.
I mean, I don't have obviously the collection you have, but I'm too anal retentive where I look at it, I'm like, no, it has to go in numerical order. And it'll drive me crazy when I'm looking through the box trying to find it. The thing that annoys me is when they have a book that's like, all right, it's going to run 350 issues and then we're going to cancel it. We're going to start it again at issue 1. And we're going to have that run like 1 to 50 and cancel it. And then we're going to have it start again at 1. And that's going to run 1 to 25. And then we're going to pick up the legacy numbering at this. Then when I'm looking through them in the box and I'm trying to put them in order, I'm like, God damn it, no. At message.
Gary.
Oh, Gary froze.
Yep. Good thing this is the pre-show.
Pre-show.
Well, the one thing that annoys me too is they do so many of these of these volumes now for all these books like Flash and Superman and Fantastic Four and all these Daredevil, like all these books that should not be 10 volumes. Because when I look at a book and I'm like, oh, there's 10 volumes, that means that it's not popular enough to keep anything going, but it's not the case now. But like if I'm missing a book, you know, because there's some series I'm
man.
in the book for it, and I'm like, all right, I need, you know, like, all right, I need, you know, Flash issue 63, and I'm, you know, then you're looking through it in the back issue bin, you're like, well, shit, which volume is this that I'm, you know,
well,
to be annoying.
The Silver Age Flash started with issue 105. So that can be confusing too, because Flash Comics, the Golden Age run, went to issue 104, stopped in 1950, and then in 1958 or 59, when they relaunched the Flash, they dropped the comics and it was just the Flash.
What's up, and it was
105.
Wes.
He put the eyes there, watching. I was like, "Don't steal my shit." Like, that's my thing.
Okay, what Wes just said, DC, it wasn't facsimile, but a couple years ago, DC was going to do a box set of reprinting Detectives 1 through 26. And I was going to buy that, but they canceled the order. I don't know if they got enough pre-orders for it or what, but those are books that have not been collected before. You know, DC, but if they would collect Detective Comics 1 through 26 in a facsimile form, take my money now. And in Detective 1, I know you all know the character in Gotham, Slam Bradley. Slam Bradley is from Detective 1. So he predates Batman, you know, because Detective 1 was, gosh, I want to say that was a 1937 book when that came out. And so he predates Batman, you know, and Batman's not the first caped hero on in Detective Comics. I think it was Detective 23 or 25, where the Crimson Avenger appears on the cover in a cape and in a superhero costume. So that predates Batman too.
You're right. It's 1937.
Yeah. And DC's first comic was 1935, which was More Fun Comics, or New Fun.
New Fun Comics, and then it was More Comics, and then it was More Fun Comics.
Yep.
Because guess what? I've been studying up on my DC history because I got the years through DC.
Nice. Very good.
Crimson Avenger on the cover of issue 22.
22. I was off 22. But yeah, that's a pretty cool cover. And he's got, you know, so I always said, who's the first caped hero to appear on a cover of Detective? It's not Batman, it's Crimson Avenger. And some of the covers, you know, the police covers or the detective covers, those are amazing. Oh, listen, Joe, look at Batman number 15, which is my oldest Batman. He is on the cover shooting a 60 cal. So he's not just got a little gun. He's got a 60 cal machine gun, baby. Yep.
DC book. One read the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons series.
All right, TJ, I can't help you there, brother. I was never in the Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
There's only one set of double D's that he's interested in.
Yeah.
And she
Dunkin' Donuts.
No, I got a 6 foot tall redheaded hairdresser. That's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, you guys about ready to get into this show?
Let's get into this show. Let's see what trouble we can get into.
it.
Just because of sale, I'll do this.
Don't do anything for me.
Why start now, right, Sal?
Why start now?
I did do something for you. I posted the Beast with the most fantastic cover that you picked.
He did that for you, Sal.
He did that for me.
Did you do that for Sal or do that to Sal?
To Sal. Shut up and run the openings.
Hello.
What's going on, coders? Welcome to another After Dark Comics Unleashed. I'm your host, Jamie J-Dub. With me is the usual weekend crew. We got Sal, Dan, and Uncle Gary with us. Guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing good.
You guys ready to get into some comics today?
Yeah, I just got a question. When we tipped out, somebody said that their oldest book was Superman 12, which was really interesting. So who was? Show me that comment again. For Joe, my oldest book is Superman 12, second Jimmy Olsen, third Luther, probably about a 4 or 5. That's nice, Joe. That's a great book. My oldest Superman is 10, which I guess is the second Luther, and it's the first bald Luther. So that book of 12 should be a 1941 book. Though, as much as I love my 10, I would trade it for a 14. That's the great Fred Ray cover with the black background and the shield, the USA shield, and he's holding the eagle. Oh, that is the cover to have. But 12 ain't no slouch, baby. That is awesome. Good book.
Very good. All right, you guys ready to show us some stuff today?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'll kick this one off. Since now I keep saying it because I'm so proud. I get my books every week now. So
yay.
Great. So we're gonna start
it's
off
like
with,
a real collector. You get your books every week.
I know. It was every 2 weeks, and I felt like I was just letting everyone down. But we're starting with indie. So first up, I got Ain't No Grave, number 2.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
Scotty Young writing. It's really good. I like the first issue, so can't wait to see where it goes. Next up, this is Something Epic, number 11.
That's interesting.
It's a page turner. Obviously, Geiger, number 3.
Nice.
That is so good.
Oh, I read the entire first volume of him, and I'm just hooked.
Oh, I'm into that whole universe.
That whole universe is amazing. Like I'm gonna buy every book. I can't say.
And I know it's not quite the same year, but Rook has been so good.
Rook's like the best book aside from Geiger. Like I think Redcoat's third in my list.
Yeah.
So Jason Fabok's art is just phenomenal in that.
Yeah,
no, without a doubt.
Another great writer that I love, Daniel Warren Johnson. I got Transformers number 9.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
yes,
that's
indeed.
a cool cover. Yeah. Oh, TV show for Geiger would be great.
Oh, it would. All right, now to Marvel.
They cast Wesley Dean Anderson in it, or Richard Dean Anderson in it.
Oh, really?
No, if they did.
Oh, if they did.
Be MacGyver and Geiger.
Oh, MacGyver.
But I got Blood Hunt number 3.
Very cool.
Nice.
Which I'm loving Pepe Ra's art in this. Like, Precious read it and was hooked on it. So
hey, Richard,
good one.
Hey, Richard. Glad you joined us.
What's going on, Richard? Got Avengers 15.
Credit card. Yep.
Ultimate X-Men number 4, and like we've been saying since the beginning of this, should you say Ultimate X-Man?
Yeah, exactly.
I stopped it.
I can't. I always have that problem.
Yeah.
I actually like the idea of the red band thing where it's like, hey, if you want to get this version, it's going to be a little more, juicy, more violent, a little more bloody.
Yeah.
All right. But I got Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin, number 3.
Nice.
All right. I would answer that tech question, but I don't want to step on Sal's thunder.
Yeah, Pam, it's under memberships. All you got to do is go on there, and it'll say become a member underneath, I believe, and you just click there. But also we got The Incredible Hulk number 13.
Thank you for considering us, Pam.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Pam, you've been awesome since like the beginning. Deadpool, Wolverine, World War III. Deadpool number 3, which I think is funny. Little caption, got him right where I want him.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah, that's he's got him in position now.
Yeah. On to DC.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate your support too, brother.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, man.
That means a lot. Hey, every little bit's gonna help.
Red band is a good
And don't forget, guys, if you are a member, you guys are automatically entered in for every giveaway we do. So you don't even have to put hashtag giveaway, you're automatically entered. So at a chance at a free 2-3 comics a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We got to be brave to get the red bands. You got to, you get your red band of courage, and you get that.
Yeah.
You'll be automatically entered into that drawing for the Sal foot rub.
Yes.
Hey, thank you, Derek.
Derek. Thank you, buddy. Trust me, you're gonna get a good Christmas gift. But yeah, one book I'm loving, Blue Beetle, number 10.
Nice. I
did not think that this was gonna be good because the last few series of Blue Beetle behind me have not been, but this has actually been really good. We got Green Lantern number 12.
Oh, it's a fun cover.
That's a good cover.
I love this cover.
Very nostalgic.
Very. And last
apparently we're getting a Blue Beetle
animated show. Yeah. But lastly, for my pulls is Red Hood the Hill number 5. I just dig the cover.
I like the cover a lot. I'm struggling with the story.
The pages on the inside is not Red Hood.
No.
Sorry.
And the art is not good. The art is not good on the inside.
No. It just no. But I did get stuff from Heroes Corner Comics too. So I'll be showing that off, which I'm a little upset because they sent my stuff from April. Last week.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know why it took that long.
They probably had to restock after Sal bought everything.
Yeah.
Well, that'll do it.
They have to send out his 9 30-pound boxes.
The guy that delivers to your house, Sal, must effing hate you. He's probably looking in the box like, not this.
You know what? He needs to take a number and stand in line because everybody else hates me too.
Yeah.
I hope you tip him well at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the Brave and the Bold, Kid Flash, Aqua Lad, and Robin. So number 54, I got the foil.
Shining goodness.
Nice.
First appearance.
Yep.
First appearance of the Teen Titans.
I got the Ultimate Black Panther number 3, but I got the variant.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I got the Perez Doom variant.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
That's cool.
That's a great Galactus cover.
I know. I couldn't pass it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that a ratio one?
Huh?
Was that a ratio one?
I don't think it was.
It wasn't. It was just the Perez one. It was same price.
Yep.
Because I know they started making those Perez ones ratio variants.
Well,
yeah, I'm ready for it too.
Joe, she's working with Trigon. I mean, wow. Yeah.
So I got Feral number 2, the glow in the dark variant.
Yep. Yeah, I got that too. That's pretty
cool. The variant for House of Slaughter number 23.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Sal's delivery man needs a foot massage. There you go.
No, he needs a foot massage.
Oh, he needs. Oh, wow.
All right. So next 3 are facsimiles. Amazing Spider-Man 255.
Very nice.
Good. That's cool.
256.
I'll read the hell out of this. Nice. Puma.
Yeah. Then we got Secret Wars number 5.
What?
I kind of find it funny that they did a facsimile thing for the first appearance of Puma. Like, you could.
Well, I think they're doing that whole line. They started with, what was it, 52?
Oh, I was going to say, like, you could just go buy the first appearance of Puma. It's not going to cost you that much.
No. But then for the last one, I've got Venom number 33, the variant.
Yeah, more tongue action.
Yep.
Always good for the tongue. But yeah, that's everything for me.
That's a good haul.
Yep.
Yeah, you're lucky I didn't show the whole hunting antique shop haul I got. So
I was watching it and I was looking at some of the books you were passing up, and I know
you said, but the thing was we had a budget.
Yeah. Well, no, I was like that Namor series, like the 12-issue miniseries. I was like, man, I've been collecting that. Those issues are kind of a pain to find sometimes.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff that was there. That was like, even Precious, when she found that was Avengers 263, that metal cover with Vision.
Yeah.
She's never seen one of those, and she was like, "This is cool," and I was like, "Yeah, they made a lot of them for like in the '90s." And she's like, get this. And I was like, okay. She's like, it's my first one.
It's funny because that one, it was like 2 issues later that they did another one that was silver and blue with Black Knight hitting Captain America's sword or a shield with his energy sword.
Yeah.
It was like there was a part. That was a cool storyline though. That was the one where they gave Vision back the red body with the yellow and green suit. But it was a Vision from an alternate world, and it was a cool story.
All right. Well, Sal, cool story. Show us yours.
All right. So, but before we do, let's do a quick share here. If you can share my screen.
Yeah.
So, right here, you're seeing my screen now. Do you see Codec Station?
Yeah.
Okay. Right here is the join button. All you gotta do is click that, and once you click that, another pop-up window comes up, but you probably don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
Okay. And there it is. You click the join here for $3.99 a month. It's that simple. It is that simple.
See, that's why Sal takes care of our tech stuff, because he can do stuff.
Call on IT. Sal, it's 3 in the Sal calls me. It's 3 in the morning, Jamie. What do you need?
Yeah. All right. So, shop pools. I just went to the shop about 2 hours ago. Oh, is it more than 3 hours ago? I just made it just before closing time, and
were the girls all prettier?
No, they were not.
It was working today.
I forget his name. The heavyset guy with the tattoos.
Travis.
I
was gonna say there's only 3 people that work there.
I know. I just couldn't think of his name. It was Travis. So all right. So got Hulk number 13.
All
right. We found a Dick Tracy 1 still sitting on the shelf. I don't know if that's a. This is a reprint. This is second print, I should say.
Second print.
Yeah. Second printing. So I found that. So then I went ahead and I picked up the number 2.
Nice.
Got my Amazing Spider-Man number. What number is this?
Bloodhound number 2.
Bloodhound number 2. Yep, 2 of 3.
Did you read Amazing Spider-Man 50 yet?
I read it.
Yes.
I didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it either.
I thought it was good. I mean, I haven't read Spider-Man regularly in so long that I was kind of lost on some of the stuff, but I thought it was a great Spidey Goblin confrontation.
Yeah, absolutely. Transformers.
Bougie.
What's that? Hey, Bougie. X-Men Heir to Apocalypse.
Yep.
1.
Is that a mini?
This is a mini, I believe so. I want to say 4 issues, if I remember right.
Because I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Real fast. So
yes, go ahead.
For Theo, his nickname for me is Bub, because the first time he ever smiled with me was when we were watching X-Men animated series.
He calls you Bub?
And literally, Wolverine punches Cyclops in the stomach, and he smiled at me, like looked at me up and smiled. So I've always called him that since then. So now I'm collecting all X-Men stuff.
Right.
And starting with right from the ashes. I'm not going back.
All right. So, but speaking of X-Men, I got the X-Men Jubilee number 1.
Or the Blood Hunt one.
Blood Hunt 1 for Jubilee, I should say. And I've got the Deadpool Wolverine.
No, it's just dry. Yep.
So do we do back issues now?
Go ahead, everything.
All right. Oh, come over here. Stack. All right. So this is several mail calls, so I'm just going to kind of rip through them. Picked up another Alpha Flight 1. I already have this, but I'm looking for a copy of the Slab. This is pretty good. This is a very potential to be a 9.6 to a 9.8 Slab.
Well, Sal, real fast, when you buy books, like, because honestly, for those who don't know, if you're friends with Sal on Facebook, it tells you when he, comments on other, auctions. When you're buying books from like the auctions and everything, and you get them,
do
you actually look inside to examine the whole book before you send it out for slabbing?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because I would, if it was something like expensive, I'd be probably naked with gloves on trying to figure that out, because I don't want to mess it up.
Did you say naked gloves?
Yeah, with just gloves, just going through it, because I don't want to look it anyway.
Whatever you do with your book is your own business, my friend.
Hey, listen.
And we support
no glove, no love.
But remember New Jack City, when they were packaging the drugs, the gals would have to be stripped down from the waist up, have no clothing on, so they could package drugs, so they couldn't hide anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's why.
All right, so picked up Transformers number 9, the first circuit breaker.
Nice.
Let's see. Picked up.
I wonder if Marvel owns the copyright on that character, or if Hasbro does.
I don't know.
Because they never, she never was in the cartoon, or never, got a figure or anything.
So to answer your question, Richard, I have a guy local, actually from Comic Logic. His name is Kent Hubbs. He's in Ashburn. He does my pressing and cleaning, and he's at Comic Logic every second and fourth Saturday of the month.
Snoop, I'm not sure what I make you do at the shop every week, because there's so many things that I make you do. Chris,
see, Uncle Gary's got words on what I've been saying.
Yep. So picked up this Basic Spider-Man 162.
That was, I think Spidey 157 was my first book, but that was an early one, and that was Nightcrawler, Spidey, and the Punisher. It was a 2-part story. I loved that. That was my first introduction to Nightcrawler.
Nice.
And Punisher.
Got an X-Men.
Get naked. Okay, there
91.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's a Beast leading the charge over there, because he's.
Why is he so small in the background, though, if he's leading?
He's not small in the background. He's leading the charge, which means he's further in. All right,
he's further in.
So next, moving on, it's Ghost Rider number 1 variant.
There you go.
This is the variant. I believe it was a variant.
We don't want to know where the Brown Lantern.
No, actually, I'm sorry. This is an A cover.
A cover.
No, that's an A cover. Sorry.
That's nice.
That book came out in the time before they were doing multiple variants for every book.
You don't want to see where the Brown Lantern keeps his power battery. That's for sure.
No, you do not.
You don't want to see where he sticks that ring to recharge it.
Yeah, exactly.
You do not. All right, so we got X-Men Curse of the Man Thing.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's see, are these variants as well? Yes, these will be variants. This is another Amazing Spider-Man 50 variant, which I thought was very cool.
Yep, I like, and I like the book. I feel so bad for Tim. I'm trying to hate it for him.
This book goes back a little bit. This is Amazing Spider-Man 25, but it's the Mary Jane Carnageized variant.
Whoa. Yeah. No, that's not pretty.
That's a lot of redhead for you.
Mm-hmm.
So this one seller had a ton of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man issues for sale, so I picked up several.
Because I was gonna say, didn't you pick up the Blade one too, or did that not come in?
I think I lost out on the Blade one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I lost out on the Blade one. Hey, yeah. So 17.
Yep.
18, I believe, if I remember right. Is this seeing this right? 18. Mm-hmm. This is 19. This is number 20. I like that one.
I like that. That's really good.
That's one of my favorites. All right, this is 21.
Mm-hmm. I like that too.
And then 23.
Nice.
All right. So on another group chat I'm on, this guy was selling the next 4 books, but these are Spider-Man number 5, the trade dress.
That's cool.
And the Virgin variant.
Okay, even better.
And then we have Hollow's Eve number 1 variant with Black Cat and scratching.
You love that series.
I did. I really liked it.
I liked Hollow's Eve too. I
did too, but I didn't go as far as sale with that. I was just like,
and then I got the Virgin variant for that too. All right. So next up, I'm going to save Slabs for the end, if that's okay with you.
He must have really liked it. It was a Spider-Man book without Venom, and he still, dug it. So
yeah.
All right, Gary.
There we
this
go.
One's for you, buddy. This one's for you, buddy.
All right.
Oh, bam! Picked up
there
Sergeant
we go, baby.
Army of War 297. Is it 297?
Nice.
Yep, 297.
297.
Is that from my comic shop?
Yes, it is.
I know because of the tag on the top.
That again. He said, "Yeah, me and Easy, we took that hill. This is what it cost."
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So picked up now from my comic shop. These are some GLs. So this is number 120.
Oh,
nice.
I love my comic shop.
Yep, I do too. 122.
No, that's when he's getting married to Corey.
Mm-hmm. 124. And Sinestro's there taking the women. He's like, you're Your women are mine.
Yeah.
You stay there. This is 129.
Nice.
Here's number 130. These are all really good condition too.
Stone on.
This is 135.
Yeah, that was a great rock. Pam, that is the rock cover. That is amazing.
That is. I mean, I had to have it.
Oh, finally watching Band of Brothers. Oh, so
There
good.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I know. I just, you know what? I changed their bags because their bags are absolute shit.
Exactly. You want to put them in a nice bag anyway.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. They will be. This
gold
is number
face.
146. Yep.
Gold face.
Nail polish remover would probably get it off.
152. These bags are. Yeah, it probably would, but these bags are trash.
That's the only downside with them is that they either sit so long or when they get them like upsell, like there's bad.
Yep. This is 168.
Yeah, I've been using them forever, TJ.
174.
Nice.
Well, it looks like they're a good place to order from unless you want Green Lantern because apparently Sal bought them all.
Yes.
Well, they had this pretty cheap. They actually had this pretty cheap. Great. All right, so I entered a giveaway that another YouTuber, her name is Jackpot Comics Talks, did, and so on. I won. So this is what she sent me. I got a Morbius #1.
Morbius
Night Suns.
Jamie's favorite.
Well, back when Morbius was actually a good character, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna fault Jamie on that one. I did get an Amazing Mary Jane #1.
That's cool.
Yep. So this one's cool. This is a free comic book day of the Umbrella Academy. I did not have that in my collection, so that was a nice, awesome app. Yeah, Richard, she is pretty cool. Because check this out. She did a sketch of Spider-Man.
Like it.
So, got that. And, all right. So now we move on to Slabs. And I'll show this one first. I picked up this West Coast Avengers #1.
Nice.
And an 8.0.
Nice.
Not bad. I picked this up pretty cheap too, so that was a good.
I would, dude. You don't know how bad I would love to have Slabs. It still bothers me to send out a book and me think it's not gonna come back.
I have that fear every time. Every time.
It screwed me so bad.
Yep.
Like even when you sent me one of the slabs from me, I was just like, I got lost. I feel so horrible.
I know. It's all right. All right, last slab. Gary, this one's for you as
all right,
well.
buddy.
Phantom Stranger #1.
Oh, nice. Fantastic.
So
that's volume.
Gary's got everybody stuck on something.
Came out in '69, the year I was born.
Yeah, I think we one of the showcases we did.
Yeah.
One of the 5 months.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, one of the showcases we did was all the Phantom Strangers. So good. Good job. That is cool, Sal. It looks good too. That is it.
Yeah, it does. For a 4.0, it looks pretty damn good to me.
Yeah,
it does. And Chris, like Pam was saying, brother, you know, always thank you for your service, my man.
Yeah.
Always. All right, that's it for me. I'm good. Done.
Awesome. Well, like I was saying with Uncle Gary, because he's got me stuck on those hunts for those weird mystery tales. And they're so hard. I don't want to buy them because I know I can. Offline. I want to get them hunting. And I found just that one when we were at the antique shop. And I was
that's just a great. It's just a great series. There's only 24 issues. And look, get you all looking for those. And then I got Tim talking about Jim Aparo all the time. Now it's so great.
That's what I do now too. Me and him talk like, "Hey, did you see that one they had last night? That Aparo? Yeah."
Mm-hmm. I let Gary answer this one.
Yep.
Answer this one for TJ.
Oh, all right, TJ. First of all, those ones that have been in 30-year-old bags and boards, they got to come out of there.
They need to change.
Yeah, they need to change. But
I'm in the process of doing with mine. Slowly but surely now.
Gerber bags and boards, the Gerber. Matter of fact, I'll Dan's, I'll get one to show you. I'll get something to show you, TJ. Dan, you go for it, brother. I'll
All right. I got my pulls from this week. I got the Green Lantern #12.
Nice.
decided to see how the first issue of this is going to be the Batman Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age #1.
I wanted to pick that up, but
I saw it. I didn't do it.
I didn't know how I felt.
I figured I'd give the first issue a chance.
You know, the shop was out of the GL12s. They didn't have
Really?
any. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, I got my pool cover from HTC, so I got it covered.
If there's an Ultimate Spider-Man 5 at any of your shops, can you please pick it up for me? Because mine says it's in my box, and it's not.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Are you going to show them?
All right. Okay. So these are the My Lights. You know, the E-Gerber's the company. They have different sizes. You get, you know, even for my modern books, I use the Silver Age size. This is a little bit bigger. This is the Silver and Golden, which is a little bit bigger. So you want those. The modern sizes have. So when the books were 25 cents, that's when they kind of got to the modern size. Midway through the run of 25 cents. But these bags right here, these are museum quality, and that's what they're going to look like. And the boards, these are the boards, E. Gerber, and they are 100% acid free. They're fantastic. Now, these are expensive, so you're going to pay more. And one thing I do, now this is part of the showcase, so you're going to kind of see this later, but one thing I do even on the Gerber bags and boards is I'll have the front and I'll have the back. So I can double my pleasure with, I can double the amount of books that I can put in there when I do that. For the older books, some of the older books that are much more pricey and all, maybe I won't do that. I'll keep them separate. But books that are books after the year 2000 pretty much, or it's kind of like mid-90s where it switched. You really don't need them because the paper quality was such that they're not going to leach out. They're not going to leach out so much with the acid. That's why you want acid-free stuff. But the older books before then, up to mid to late 90s, if you really want to protect them, you put them in the Gerber bags and boards. You'll never have to worry about anything again because they are the 100% acid-free. But not every series is really worthy of it. If it's a series that that's not very valuable. Now, if it's valuable to you and you love it, then put them in there. But if it's a series that you're like, okay, I got these, you don't have to put them in everything. But the ones you really want to preserve. Now, I will say this too for the modern books, even though they don't need the Gerber bags and boards, the modern books, as these fellas will attest, when they're in those bags and boards, they shine, they look sparkle. And you can put a book that is beat up and you put it in a Gerber bag, it looks better. It looks better. It is a heck of an upgrade just to put it in there. It'll look so good. But
where do you pick them up at? Do you pick them up at a show or do you order them?
Okay, sometimes I pick them up at local comic shows. Usually now we in this area, Sal, you, me, and Dan, we're lucky because Baltimore is where we can get them from. Pam, 100% right, 100% but right. So we can pick them up in person. The thing that's tough, the thing that's tough on the Gerbers is the shipping, especially the boards, because they're expensive. I mean, because they're heavy. But they just started advertising in Previews magazine. And so it's possible your comic shop can order some through Previews and you don't have to pay the shipping like that. So that's something to look into. That's a new thing that I just saw in the Previews, for our shop, and we're looking into it to see if they're going to do, the shipping.
Don't worry, DJ.
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
Yeah, TJ, and I was going to wait till
derail each other.
I was going to wait till my segment. I wasn't going to derail Dan either, but Dan volunteered it. So anyway,
no, it's cool. They asked the question.
The bulk is a heck of a deal, Pam. That is how you buy them. You buy them in bulk, and if you're lucky enough where you can pick them up in person, you get an even better deal on it. So, but that's how you
pick them up in Baltimore now.
Yep.
So, all right, Dan, you ready?
All right.
Let him stop having a coughing fit. There you go.
Well, I don't have the money for the Gerber stuff, so I buy the BCW. I buy
that's what I've been using, but
yeah,
you know,
and that's what I buy from on Modern.
Well, I buy them at the shop I go to. I used to get them off of Amazon because you can get 200 bags and 200 boards.
That's how I do it.
Yeah.
What's
all right, Snoop.
Good night,
Anybody?
Snoop.
See you, Chris.
But yeah, because on Amazon I would get them because you can get 200 bags and 200 boards for like, you know, usually in the mid 30s.
Yeah.
But then I sat there and I looked at it. I was like, well, if I buy them from the shop, I have them right then. I don't have to wait. And, you know, I was like, oh, and with the discount, I get, you know, the 20% discount. I'm like, I'm really only saving like $1 if I order them through Amazon. So I'll just get them at the shop. So I buy a pack of bags and a pack of boards like every 2 or 3 weeks. Because I'm in the process now of not just bagging and boarding the stuff that I have, you know, the new stuff I get, but rebagging and boarding all the old stuff back here bit by bit. But one thing that I'm doing, which I wanted to do, you know, for a while, and it's going to take me a long time because of the cost, is I'm switching over to doing one book per bag and board, not having them over there. But I know it's going to take a lot of money, so I'm not. That's why I said it's little bit by little bit. And I buy the Silver Age ones because I bought the Modern Age ones once, and like the modern books just don't fit in them. Like I don't know why people are getting them. Like you trying to put a modern book in, and you're getting waves on it. You're having to like shove it in there. I was like, this.
If the book is oversized any way, shape, or form, you know, like it's an anniversary issue book or whatever,
right? It won't fit
at all.
Well, if you get because there's modern, and then there's regular for the bags. Okay. If you do the modern, it's simply for newer books. If you do regular, it's got a little bit more space to it. Like the ones I was showing off earlier, these are all regular. Hang on, let me see.
But even the modern ones, like just putting a regular size book in it, I'm like this just doesn't fit very well.
You can see how much more bag is in here, to it. So like for those, because I was getting the modern, and I didn't understand it either, and then they finally explained to me at the shop, like go regular because you do get a lot of oversized books. Modern is just strictly for like, hey, this is a new book.
I'll show you on one of the ones I get the Silver Age. That way I don't have to worry about differentiating between older books or newer books that I have, if it's oversized or not. Like even the 100 pages, everything fits in them with no problem. You have a little bit of extra on the side, but who cares at this point? I'm just used to seeing it. It's weird for me if I don't see it. But yeah, like you guys, you know, almost every book that I buy, like, you know, unless I look at the bag and board, I'm like, and you could, you know, unless I look at it, could tell that it's brand new, I'm rebagging and boarding it anyways.
Yep.
It's your personal preference, TJ. It depends on what you like. Like if it looks good to you in Silver Age, awesome. I just don't personally. I don't like all the white trim around. I don't know why. It just bothers me.
I think, like I said, I just, you know,
I usually love trim no matter what color it is.
Yeah.
For the new books, for the old books, I just buy Silver Age because every book I have outside of like the Black Label stuff and the weird size stuff, like every book that I have fits in them, so I'm not having to worry about like, oh well, this is a thicker issue, so I need this different one or that. Like I just get them all.
I look at it as extra protection. You know, it juts out just a little bit further, and it's extra protection.
But anyways, yeah. So I only had those 2 Marvel books this week for indies. I also got the Transformers #9, which I like the cover, but I had to double take because I was like, this looks like that, you know, with the all white background. This kind of made me think of like, you know, a B or C cover because that's usually how they do them.
Yeah.
You know, well, they'll have something like that. So, but yeah, I'm anxious to read that one.
Yep. There you go.
Hello, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yep.
I also got the Dick Tracy #2.
Yeah.
Man Cave.
Yeah. Also got the Geiger number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. I only got 2 DC books this week, though. I actually got a bunch of Marvel. Now this one came out, I guess, last week, but I forgot to pick it up, so I got it this week. The Uncanny X-Men, was it 35/700?
Right.
Yep.
With the wraparound.
I did read this one. I didn't know everything that was going on because I gave up on X-Men a while ago, but I wanted to pick it up and just kind of see if there was anything that led into the new launch. So yeah, it was all right. I don't know if it was $10 all right, but I actually didn't get it at the regular shop because they sold out of them. I was like, how did you sell out of this in 1 week? How did you not order enough copies?
Yeah.
But I happened to be in Frederick today as we took Emily to a playground up there and stopped by the shop there, and they had some copies left. So, got Hulk number 13.
Nice.
Got Spider-Boy number 8.
Okay.
The Spider-Man Shadow of the Green Goblin number 3.
Mm-hmm.
This has been a really good series.
Yes.
And I like in issue 2 the kind of conversation that he has with Sandman in issue 2 when they're just kind of sitting up on top of the building.
Yeah.
Like, great stuff.
Yeah.
Got giant-sized Daredevil number 1.
Like it.
Yeah, the Hulk series has been great.
Yeah,
The Hulk is fantastic. Philip Kennedy Johnson is killing it.
I got the Deadpool Wolverine World War III number 2.
Yep.
It's quite a mouthful for a title.
Which they have plenty of copies still on the shelf today.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna over order that one because of the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And got the Red Band Blood Hunt number 3.
Like my shop does not carry any of the Red Band stuff.
It's funny because I get it because I ordered it through the through the website.
Yeah.
I just went through when I saw the option. I was like, I'm just ordering the Red Band one for all of them. And they don't have any extras on the shelf. But when I went to the shop in Frederick today, I happened to see like, oh, they got plenty of copies of the Red Band one sitting on the shelf. But the Frederick one is a much bigger store than the one that me and Sal go to. So I guess that's why. That's all for my new stuff. I got the contest stuff I won if you want me to show that.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so excuse me. Lettuce Comics just started his YouTube channel, and we had him on here a couple days ago to do the Falcon episode of Comic Character of the Week. He's going to be on the After Dark here in a couple weeks. So one thing that was really cool was our buddy Brandon at Mon Comics ran a contest to say, hey, we're going to help this guy get some followers. If he gets to 100 followers in whatever the time frame was, you can enter this giveaway. And it was like, follow his page and then, put this hashtag fam in the comments of the video. And he had all this stuff that he was going to give away. And then if he hit 200 followers, you're going to add more stuff to it. And then there was Richard, it was cool. I did not expect it. And then there's another YouTuber called What's on the Comic Rack that also decided, hey, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to add some stuff onto it too. So I was like, whatever, I'll, help out this thing. I never expected to actually win. Tim messaged me on, yeah, that's right, Mr. Akins. Tim messaged me that morning. He's like, did you watch the Mon Comics video? I'm like, no, not yet. He's like, you have to watch it. And then when he got to the giveaway thing, I was like, oh, someone on Code X must have won. That's cool. And then he announced me. I was like, holy shit. Did not expect that at all.
Very good.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you, TJ.
So yeah, thank you. So I will show off. I'll show off the stuff from What's on the Comic Rack first because that was $4 and it was more stuff from Mon Comics. But they also both each wrote me a note that I thought was pretty cool. So this one says, congratulations on winning Mon Comics' latest giveaway and helping Lettuce Comics reach over 200 subs. The comic community community is always supportive. Rigged. The comics community is always supportive and helps each other grow. Hope you enjoy the comics from my part of the giveaway. If you have any of these comics, then use them to get something you don't have or pass the love along. Until next time, we will see you around the comic rack. Mr. Akins from What's on the Comic Rack, which I also have to say, look at the penmanship on this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sophie's penmanship was incredible too. I'm like,
yeah. So these are the books that I got from him, which are all some pretty cool ones. And none of which I had either, which was also great. And all from series that are mostly that I read, which is even better. So I got Mighty Thor number 390.
Nice.
Wolverine number 55.
Yeah.
With that great EC tribute cover.
Absolutely.
Invincible Iron Man 100.
There you
I always love that cover,
yeah. And the one that I was really excited, which was the one on top of the pile when I opened it up, Captain America 250.
Great story.
Yeah. And then my wife wanted to see, she's like, well, show me what you got. And I showed her that. She's like, don't you have that one? I went, no, I don't have. She's like, I've seen that before. I'm like, I have the T-shirt with this on it.
Yeah.
So that's what you recognized it from.
So you don't have that burn run, or that's
I don't have all of it. Well, I have a trade paperback of it that I got when I was a kid that has all issues. It has all of the burn issues, and then it's got the pages that he started working on for what would have been the last issue that they just never finished.
Yeah, there's only 9 issues that Byrne did, and they were great. Yeah.
And then I got the stuff here from Mon Comics, which I also got a note from him. It says, Dan, hey, my friend, huge congrats on winning my latest giveaway. I hope you enjoy all I've included, and I can't thank you enough for your unwavering support of myself, Lettuce Comics, and the rest of the comic book community. I look forward to hanging with the Codex crew as soon as our schedules allow. Take care and enjoy. Enough said. Brandon, a.k.a. Mon Comics. So that's awesome. I'm definitely keeping both of these notes, too. So, as we all know, Brandon is a big Man-Thing fan, and he had this, but he had another one, funny enough, that Lettuce Comics gave him, so he sent that along, which is the Man-Thing plushie.
Nice.
Which my daughter has seen and already claimed as her own. Even though I just opened up all of this today. So we've agreed that this will stay down in the comic area here for her to play with whenever she comes down here.
Nice.
I got these 2 awesome cards from 1993 Marvel Masterpieces, autographed by Joe Jusko. Strife.
Very nice.
Yep, there you go. The autograph there. And the one that I really dig, which is a character I really like, Iron Fist.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
I got and if you guys saw the box that he sent it in, this is the box that he sent all the stuff in.
Wow.
Because it also came with this awesome framed Avengers poster.
Cool. That's great.
And if you can see the frame, it's got this awesome red trim that's on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brandon is great.
Yes.
Yeah, that Big Five Live was fun.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it again. We've been texting back and forth. That's why I put it in the scheduling, because we're both looking for another date where I could be on for a Big 5 Live, because I didn't get the chance to the last time. And him to come on for another episode of his choosing.
Yeah, and I definitely want to be on. I told him I wanted to be on next time he does the Big 5 Live with us.
Dan didn't get to do it either,
And I was trying to tell him, like, man, you got to let us know when you want to come on an episode of After Dark. And then I got the books that I also got from, and I also got this sticker from What's on the Comic Rack. That's a pretty cool sticker.
Yeah, that is cool.
Gotta find something good to put that on. And so the books I got is the free Comic Book Day Spider-Man Ultimates book, which was a fun read. This Amazing Spider-Man 279 which was a cool story.
Yeah.
Which I remember reading the missing in action story that ran through all the Spider-Man titles. That I remember reading this as a kid, and they all the titles had the same kind of cover layout for them.
All roads lead them on comics. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. This book, which I don't know about, and I'm going to have to, I said when I did the unboxing video for this, I'm going to have to look up and find some more about it. It's called We Live Age of the Paladinians, exclusive art by Inaki Miranda. It's limited to 300 copies, and this is number 218 of 300.
That is interesting to tell. That is really neat.
That's pretty wicked. I like that.
And if you see, like, my eyesight's nowhere near good enough to read this, but this is all actual written out text, very, very tiny. So might have to get a magnifying glass to check that out. But I'm gonna have to look into finding out some more about that. This one, Doctor Strange number 172.
Oh, that's good. Look at that 12-cent Marvel.
Yeah,
nice.
That's a cool one.
It's like a Gene Colan cover. Nice.
I know Gary will dig this one. This could be on a current Hulk cover, Hulk 268.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Nice. Yeah, that's an awesome cover. This one is super cool. Adventure Comics 428. First
Black Orchid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and this is a pretty nice condition too. It's it's a little better than mid-grade, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's an awesome book to have in there. And then the slab that he threw in, the Hellboy the Crooked Man #2, CBCS CBCS 9.4.
Wow, that's a cool cover.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Like that a lot too.
Yeah, so it was pretty exciting to get all this stuff and open it up and do the unboxing video and I sent Brandon and been talking with him back with a little bit recently and sent him a nice thank you message for all of that, and we'll definitely be reciprocating to both of them for sending me the stuff for the giveaway, because that was super awesome to do. Most people wouldn't do that for a I shouldn't have done that.
You just broke Dan.
Yeah, Richard, you're absolutely right. I hated that bike cover.
Yeah, it takes up way too much real estate on the top of the books.
I hope they got paid good for that.
But yeah, so it's cool. Most people wouldn't do that to like help out, another
channel.
It was cool, that they did it and then like included all this stuff too, and not just we're just gonna I'm just gonna send you some like beat up old crap that I have. Like, it's some good stuff that's in there too. So that was really exciting to get.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
That's everything then, Dan? All right.
Yeah, that's all of it.
All right, Uncle Gary.
All right, now it's party.
Man of the hour has the floor.
All right, here we go. Let's start out with the trade I got. Yeah, he is great. Brandon's class.
Brandon's
yeah. And his station is fantastic too.
Yep. So Danger Street #2, the second trade. Tom King. I really love this series and what he did on this. For those that don't know, first issue special was a DC title, and it went 13 issues. He took all the characters that were so disparate and put them in one title, and some of them were awful characters. So this is just a great exercise in writing.
What issues did that cover?
I think it covers 7 through 12.
7 through 12? Okay. I got to remember that because Precious wants to trade for those.
Yep. So 7 through 12. So 1 through 6.
I read the first issue and fell in love with it, and I didn't have the others.
Yeah, it's just really interesting. Okay. So like y'all, also, Bill Kennedy Johnson, my man, my friend, Incredible Hulk. I look forward to reading that. I haven't read any of these yet, so I look forward to it. Shadow the Green Goblin, which I really have liked the previous 2 issues.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Okay, Deadpool, Wolverine, I'm sure it'll be fun. The Ultimate X-Man book.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know why the hell I'm getting it, and I'm still getting it. I'm like that. You know, that's how you get damn near 60,000 books.
Yeah, you just keep going.
I'm gonna hit that 60,000 mark in just a couple weeks. Pretty cool.
But see, you don't have to keep getting that to like keep a run going like you do with Spider-Man or Avengers or something.
I don't. That's for sure.
I just don't, like me. I don't pull it. I can't take anything off my pull list.
Yeah, I know. They're the Avengers. You know, I'm glutton. I keep hoping it'll get better, but I'm waiting for another another X-Man to be introduced. You know, so it hadn't happened yet. Blood Hunt 3. Blood Hunt 3 Red Banded. Gotta have both. You know, gotta have both. Fantastic Four 21. I'm telling you what, the last issue of Fantastic Four, it's written by North now. Is it Chris North? Let me see Ryan North. Where Johnny, not this issue, but the issue before this, where Johnny and Ben were trying to raise a little extra money, and they were working as checkout clerks in a local grocery store, and they were competing for Employee of the Month. Oh my God. I just loved it. It was just stupid, classic. Johnny and Ben used one of Sal's favorite shenanigans. Shenanigans. Oh,
that cover on that last issue was really cool.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Yes, it was. They're holding a price gun. Giant Size Daredevil. You know, it's celebrating the 50th anniversary of the Giant Size. I wish DC was doing something like that for the 100 pagers. But speaking of DC,
he is.
Well, you know what? You're right. He was coming home. Isn't that right, TJ? You know the Beast is better off as an Avenger, so much happier. Comes home as an Avenger. Gotham by Gaslight, The Kryptonite Age. So this is an interesting book, a take on that. And look at that alternate cover.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's a sexy Catwoman there, but isn't she always, right? Isn't she always? So there we go. Green Lantern. There we go. So maybe the Brown Lantern ought to be the Brown Latrine. Maybe that would be good. All right. Red Hood. Book is so bad, but here I am getting it.
I bought the first issue, excited to read it, and I read it, and I'm like, this was not what I wanted.
No, not good at all. Suicide Squad, Dream Team. Yeah, Forever Home. You're right. Yep. And Sal threw out shenanigans on me where I said Beast started the furry movement. He didn't believe that. I still think he does. He started the furry movement. Batman and Robin, Night of the Man-Bat. A book that's kind of strange, but I dig it. The Outsiders.
Okay.
It's Jenny Hex that's appearing there. Go independent route. Geiger. Who doesn't love Geiger?
Yeah.
The Outsiders, I know that one of the characters is a female version of the drummer from Planetary. Does that book have a lot of ties to Planetary or Wildstorm stuff? I only read the first issue.
I couldn't tell you because I never read Planetary or Wildstorm. So I'm not, I'm just picking up what's on the surface.
6,000 issues made it. No.
Yeah. So.
You got to read Planetary. You would love it.
Yeah. My buddy Philip Kennedy Johnson, that's writing Hulk, is writing Crocodile Black. I enjoyed the first issue, so I'm looking forward.
I wanted to grab that because I heard nothing but good things. On the review for the first one.
So it was interesting. So we're going to see how this one goes. I also enjoyed Dick Tracy #1. So let's do Dick Tracy 2 and see if we still.
Big shout out to Mad Cave.
Yeah. Big shout out to them. Little Black Book, which is
that's a great cover.
Yeah, I like that cover.
A Western noir, a book that is very disturbing, and that's why y'all must not be reading it. The Deviant.
Yeah, but I've heard a lot about that book.
Yeah, so The Deviant. So that finishes my new books. Beast hooked up with yeah, I know they would have such pretty kittens.
Yes,
love it. Those would be the prettiest little kittens. Different colored fur. So, but let me tell you, the tough thing about them rubbing uglies, you know what would happen? There'd be static shock. It would be bad.
Yeah.
All that fur rubbing together. Yeah. Be terrible. All right,
that could be like a new superpower.
The shampoo bill the two of them would have would be
well, yeah, and the fur, the plumbing bill, because they'd be clogged up, all the sinks they'd be clogged up.
Oh, don't worry, Jarvis is there to clean up everything. They're manservant.
Well, you know what? You're right. Jarvis is there, and Tigra was an Avenger too. So there you go. That's Vin Diesel again. All right. So now,
family.
Show you 6 books I got from my lovely wife. My lovely wife went out of town. She's at the College World Series, which is pretty cool for her, in Omaha. But before she left, she made sure she gave me Father's Day gifts. So
nice.
She gave me 6 books. I own almost every DC 100-pager, and except for the romance books. I was never going to get the romance books, but lately I started buying romance books because they make me laugh. And I decided, well, damn it, I need to get all those 100-pagers. There were 8 in Young Love, and there were 8 in Young Romance. So I am about a third of the way there, but here is Young Love 109. There we go.
Nice.
Confessions of a Teenage Model, A Bad Trip. Look at that. Mysterious Love Notes. What does she say? The gal up here on the forget about her. She's got big eyes for my guys. So, there you go. But Young Love, look at that pink. Look at that pink. All that pink goodness. She even got me a Charlton one. I need glasses to read some of these things. I'm getting old. Charlton, just married. And she says, we'll see how my husband likes it when I behave the way he does. And it's Love Thy Neighbors up here. And it's, oh, Jim, don't let the neighbors ruin our marriage. So, we got some swinging going on here in Charlton. So there we go. So, can't wait to see how that works out. Young Romance. This is Goodbye, Karen. I just can't dig your kind of love.
Can't dig it.
She can't dig it. Can a boy and girl find love when they come from 2 different worlds? Cue the Journey song. There we go. Young Romance.
She turns her head just a little bit to the left.
Well,
and that takes on a whole new meaning.
That may be why he can't dig her kind of love. She's doing it wrong. So she giving him back of the head, which isn't as good. So
it's not the ear hole you use for that. It's the other one.
There you go. Well, if you use the ear hole, you can hear them coming. So anyway, but I digress. That was good, wasn't it? That was very good. The standards police from YouTube aren't up, or we'd be gone. All right. Young Love 123. Oh, here we go. I won't let you go, Hal. I won't. Oh, if we don't split up forever, this town will destroy you the way it destroyed me. Yeah. He's bitter. Hal is very bitter. So, but it's got a redhead on it and a tube top. What more is that? And a halter? There we go. Special, how to act on a date. I got some suggestions. So anyway, there we go. And that's a great Nick Cardy cover, by the way. That is
it is.
Yeah. And look, I love the DC in the heart. See the hearts on the logos?
Yeah.
Yeah. So good
That's
stuff.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Dig it. I dig it. And she got me a D. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he does look pissed. He's mad. He's
I don't know why he'd be mad when he's got a big titted redhead trying to.
Yeah, I know. Come on, man. Have some sense. I just got Pam. Pam just got the Pam. We're here for you, Pam. We're here to make you. This is True Love in Eclipse, but even better, it's a Dave Stevens cover.
I was gonna say, is that a Stevens cover?
That is a Stevens cover. Just when I think I have all the Dave Stevens covers, there's another one that I don't have. So there you go. So nice. Dave Stevens, good stuff.
Yep, that's
awesome.
Those covers are just getting pricier and pricier.
Yeah. Well, this one got pricier. All right. So she also got me John Wayne number 19.
Oh, right.
From 1952. Reach for the sky, hombres, before I let daylight through you. He's about to put holes in them boys. So this went 31 issues, and I have over a third of them now. So I'm getting there. But I do have the first 4. I have 1 through 4, which is a big deal. So yeah. And a nice copy, number 1, a real nice copy.
Nice.
So nice that John Wayne's grandson admired it. How about that? So, this is what This is what my lovely, wonderful wife in Omaha got me. All right.
Those guys are about to get some lead poisoning, huh?
Yeah, there you go. They are about to get a bit perforated. All right. So I went out today, did a little bit of comic hunt, went to a shop, and I didn't know Marvel had done this, but they did. Yeah, John Wayne, brother. Those books are so good. So good. And like I said, TJ, I had his grandson in my house just a couple months ago. Last of the Mohicans, Marvel did an adaptation of it, and I didn't realize they had. So I'm really happy. Roy Thomas and an Italian artist, Dennis Midri, did it. So I'm looking forward to read it. Last of the Mohicans. I love the book. I love the movie. So
it was about like 15 or 20 years ago they did that.
Not sure. Absolutely not sure. I hadn't even got that far into it to check it out, but but I'm very happy to have it. So look forward to it. Last Mohican, and then Marvel did it. All right, 4. Let's see. For those of you watching, I'm going to apologize for this, but whenever I see this book priced reasonably, you got to get it. It is Action Comics 457. Which book is that, fellas? Why is that famous? Action 457.
Oh, come on.
It is the Pillow Biter cover.
Pillow Biter.
Superman,
Yep.
my dying wish is to know your secret identity. And you say you're Clark Kent, it's a lie. So when you read it, it's not so bad. But when you just look at it, he's crying in his pillow, and Superman's disrobing.
Yeah.
I understand that classic, pull that open, show the S.
Rick, can you do that again?
Wearing pants. Why isn't he wearing his pants? See, that's where we get a little controversy. So, Mike, who was on last week with us, my buddy Mike Harbour, who was on the Sergeant Rock show, he got a copy of this book, and Mike Grill did the backup Green Arrow story in here, and he had Mike Grill sign the cover, and Mike Grill signed it. I did not draw this cover as part of the signature, and Mike wanted him to sign that, but it was great. So Bob Oskner did this cover, but anyway, it's a famous Pillow Biter cover. I got it for, I got a discount on the books. I got less than 4 books. It's beat. It's got some condition issues, but this is always a great book to have. It's always a great book to give to somebody as a gag. So there you go.
I've seen that picture reposted on some other comic book pages, but without the text.
Yeah,
right.
At all. So it's like blanked out.
Yeah, the text makes it better when you read it, but the image of it's not good. A really cool Neil Adams Tomahawk cover.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Adams did during this era, this 15th century, he did about 12 covers, so I'm working on getting all of them. And then it was followed up by some cool Kubert. I want to say the last Tomahawk was like 140 something. Where does his cap go under the suit? Jesus. So just just cool Tomahawk cover, Frontier stuff. All right, so there's a series that I have the first 17 issues of, except for issue 6, and I got issue 6 of it today. I stopped collecting this because it was so stupid, and I was a more serious guy getting JLA. But Super Friends 6. So this was only one of the first 18 or 20 that I didn't have, so I got it.
That's a series I do want to collect.
It's just not that great. The Action Comics of that day did. Some had Human Target, some had Green Arrow, some had the Atom, some had Hawkman. It was really cool. You're getting some good backup stories in there. And when Mike Grill was doing the art on the Green Arrow, it was fantastic. Also got Superman 27 because it was an Aquaman-centric cover. This I want to say Super Friends went 47 issues, and I have about half of them, but I have most of the early ones. So I'll probably start chipping away at this, even though this one was Aquaman-centric. This is why I got it. But but it just good stuff. Oh, found another romance one that I love. 1 through 7 Super Friends. Good job, Side Quest.
Yeah, man. Good job.
Girls Romances 146, and it says "Girl with a Reputation." Tell me what he said isn't true, Jill. Look at the punk that said whatever he said. He is smirking. Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. And from Jill's reaction, it must be true. But you know what? I wouldn't hold that against Joe. I would just ask, can I have what he had? Can I have what he had? Because he looks like it was very satisfying. So, girls' romance, dig it. I'm Team Jill. I'm Team Jill. I'm all right with that. So, I got a really cool sci-fi cover. Tim would love this. Worlds Unknown. Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Man versus
That
Monster.
is pretty wicked.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Frederick Brown so they must have adapted a sci-fi novel in here, but really, really cool. So kind of a dinosaur, kind of a tentacle thing on another planet, and evidently whatever planet he's at isn't very cold because he ain't wearing nothing but his little Speedo. So
Yeah.
Space in a Speedo. I don't think that's the way to go. All right, I got one of the only 20 or 25 cent GI Combats I still needed, and that was number 175.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
Yeah,
cool
nice.
Kubert Haunted Tank cover. So, oh, look at that, getting ready to go into a minefield. That can't be good. And I got a GI Combat anniversary issue, 250.
250.
250.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, so I like how, it's kind of got the sketch behind it of the haunted tank behind the vignettes. So, and these will, these will look good when I put them in nice bags.
Yes, they do.
So I also got a GI Combat 284. So, Mercenaries. Yeah, we are, Mr. Keith. And this book, man, I got a book that I am so thrilled with here. This is Star Spangled War 159. This thing is so glossy.
Yes, it is.
My God.
Yeah.
That looks great.
It is phenomenal. I was thrilled to get this book. Look at the gloss on that.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So
That's such a great cover too.
Another great Kubert cover. Look at the back. Look at the gloss. Let's see the pages inside. Pages inside look nice.
Yeah, they do.
Bright covers, but the gloss on that is just, it's like it was all just pulled off the rack now. So I was thrilled to get that book in that shape. So yeah, that one definitely. What's Dan say? You're coming home with me? That's what that.
Dan says that to all the comics.
Yeah, that's all the comics.
Yeah, then Dan's wallet says, haha, no.
You're not. What if volume 2? I need like 5 of them, and for whatever reason, this was one I needed.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Yep. So got that one. Also got 2 World's Finest I need. So now I'm about a dozen World Finest away from having 100 up. So kind of a weird, dumb one. Look, Batman looks almost cat-like with the ears there, but it's probably. I'm not sure. I don't think that's. I was gonna say it's Kurt Swan, but I don't think it's. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then this was another one with the. Yeah, it might be Swan. I think it is Swan. But so that's 168. So, like I said, about a dozen from having a World's Finest 100 up. And then I got 2 more that I really like. And this one, Archduke Kevy. This is Strange Adventures. Is it 184? This is the second appearance of Animal Man.
Oh,
there you go.
So I have the first appearance of him in a costume, which was like 189, I think. But I don't have the first appearance of Animal Man, but now I have the second appearance. Yeah, those World Finest covers were fun.
I bet Kevin's heavy breathing right now.
Yeah, probably is. Well, he's doing that anyway, but now maybe he's doing more.
Yeah, he was doing that before the comic.
Yeah, but Zowie, he's back again. The man who can spring like a tiger, swim like a sea lion, and is as strong as a gorilla in a wild and woolly sequel. I have no idea what he's punching, but it's got some serious abs, I guess. but there we go. Return of the man with animal powers. So I don't know that they were calling him Animal Man. All right, and the last one I got, I love this cover. I've known of this cover. And it's Supernatural Thrillers featuring the Living Mummy, number 9. It's a Gil Kane cover, and I dig this cover.
Oh yeah, that is awesome.
Isn't that great? So
it is. I like that.
Yeah, so this is never fun stage horror book, and just letting the action speak for itself. We don't need any word balloons, Marvel, like they do on so many of their horror books. But that is just really cool. So dig it. All right, so those are my back issues, and then I have my showcase, and it is Father's Day. So I figured I'd pick a father from the DC universe. And the father is someone that had a son that was killed back in the 70s, and now in current continuity has a daughter now. So this is volume 3 of Aquaman, and it is this volume.
Nice.
Sean McLaughlin and Hooper and Dorvac. I really liked I liked it. I loved the art on it, and I just thought this was a cool series.
Yeah, his costume looked a lot better when they took the black trunks away from it.
Mm-hmm. I love this.
Oh, that's a great cover.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Mm-hmm. 3. There's number 4. I'm just pissed off, Aquaman. 5.
Man.
He's mad a lot in this. Look at this one. He's choking the shit out of Mana. Mana's helmet's cracking. 5, 6. Number 7.
That's a cool cover.
Mm-hmm. And that's that alternate.
Yeah, from that Peter David miniseries.
Yeah, P. Craig Russell did the art. I love this.
Yeah. I really like the art of the covers.
See Batman up there?
Yep.
On the building? Way up there?
Yep.
Just stand there watching like a dick.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if it gets out of this. Something like that. Number 9. And this was guest starring the Sea Devils, which I like a lot. Yes, it was. It was a short one, and you're going to see every issue of it. I believe it went to 13. Yeah, so it's cool, and they're affordable. How about that? So
affordable is good.
Affordable is good. And
I think that was the first issue of Aquaman I ever got. The one on the other side there. That one, yeah.
And then this one here, that was his son there, so that's why we got a father-son thing going on there. Got a son from a previous relationship from an Inuit woman. And that is out of continuity now, so that's not there.
Yeah.
And this was the last issue, 13, with the scavenger, and I thought that was a cool cover.
Nice.
Yeah. So this, like I said, I believe this was volume 3. There's a miniseries in there that throws me off sometimes, but it's only 13 issues. It was fun. It was a good series. The art was generally good. The stories were good, and collect something small where you can knock it out. So 13 issues and you are donezo with that. So it's just sweet fini.
All right, Johnny. Awesome stuff.
Yeah, really. Let me just get everyone situated here.
And again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes.
Or as I like to say, happy MF's Day, because that's what you are if you're a father.
Yep.
These are also true statements.
Very true. It is accurate as can be.
All right. Well, guys, this has been a great show. Let's get some of our sponsors out of the way before we end this. We'll start off. I'm Gary. Why don't you start off with Comic Logic?
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Comic Logic. We are Loudoun County, Virginia's only comic book store. Please come in and see us. We would love to make your acquaintance. We are in Northern Virginia, so if you're in the area, come on in. We've got Fairfax Comic Con, I believe is August 16, 17, and we'll be there. We will also be at Baltimore when you'll see your Codex crew. We'll be there. That's September 20, 21, 22. And then we have just announced our Fall Lot Con, which will be a trunk or treat event. So bring, dress in costume, bring the kids, and they can trick or treat, around the where we have all the vendors and all the people that are coming there to have our little mini Comic-Con, and that will be October 27th. So please come see us at Comic Logic. We would love to make your acquaintance.
Awesome. And Sal, why don't you talk to him about our other sponsor, Dubby?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is a great energy drink out there, and it is called Dubby, and you can go find them online at dubby.gg. Dubby Energy, I think, is their proper title. Yeah. But you go out online, go with the dubby.gg, use the code X at checkout, and save 10%. They've got a good, clean energy drink out there, folks. There's no jitters. There's no sugar taste or bad aftertaste. There's no sugar crash. There's no jitters. It's a good, clean energy drink, and you definitely should check them out. I just recently bought the canned version of the strawberry banana, which is my favorite flavor. They don't offer this in the powder anymore, but they have plenty of powder flavors in stock. The cherry limeade is also good, but the strawberry banana is amazing and goes well with an extra ingredients.
Yeah, an adult like too well. All right, guys. You too, TJ. You have a good one, buddy. Thank you again for being.
Thank you, TJ. Thanks
for watching. Our pleasure.
It is now.
Yeah. Yeah, Batman has endangered many children. That is sure. He would, CPS would take them away in a heartbeat.
Yep. Remember the questionable All-Star Batman series? Like, you don't know who I am? I'm the goddamn Batman.
Yeah.
All right. And as for our last sponsor today, guys, go check out Nirvana Comics at Nirvana Comics, Knoxville.com. It's Tim's exclusive comic shop, and he's also doing a giveaway with them, as usual. Nirvana, thank you again. For Scarlet #1, it's the variant. It's the store variant. Store exclusive?
Store variant. Store exclusive, yep.
Store exclusive variant. It's hard to talk today. Me no words. But, guys, all you have to do is put hashtag giveaway in the chat or in the comments, and make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and we'll put you in for that drawing. Members are already in for this drawing as well. So if you're a member, you're automatically entered into every single one of them.
And Nirvana Comics, they have a comic for you.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm. That is in a World's Finest issue. Have that issue where Batman slaps the hell out of Robin. Yes, that is a World's Finest issue. Oh, Pam, it's our pleasure. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Pam.
Yeah, Pam, always. And like I said, the package is out for you, so you should have it this week sometime. So
that dick will be coming in the mail for you real soon.
Yeah. I sent my package out for you.
I hope you punched holes in that package so it can breathe.
Just one.
Punched holes.
But that's a good note. Sal, you have your own YouTube channel and Instagram. Why don't you tell them where they can find you when you're not doing stuff here on Codex?
All right. You can always find me on YouTube under Sal's Comic Corner and under Instagram as the Slab Guy 77.
All right. Dan, how about you, bud?
Yep. Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. Go check it out. Give me a follow and click like on a few things.
Yeah. And the man, the myth, we'd say the legend, but he's actually here. Uncle Gary.
Well, besides Comic Logic, you can find me on Comic Character of the Day under the name Opie Taylor. I'm posting the covers of the day. We want to give our good buddy Archduke Kevy some love for that great site that we are all a part of. So you can catch me there. And one other thing about Comic Logic, we do shows, Facebook Live shows on Thursday nights. The 3 Thursdays of every month. We do a preview show the first Thursday. The second, third, we do the Ye Grumpy Old Nerds, where you see Mike Harbour, who you saw on this station last week on the Rock Show, and Principal Owner Rob Caitlin. So you can join us for the nonsense that is our Ye Grumpy Old Nerd Show.
Yes, and that
nice.
it is wrapped up.
It's double wrapped for your protection.
It's wrapped for your protection. That's right. Good job, Sal. I was waiting.
I even did bubble wrap this time. It was weird.
Whoa.
Did
Yeah.
you say
a lot of popping?
Double wrapped.
There's a lot of popping.
Double
for Ye Grumpy Old Nerds, that is on Facebook Live exclusively. So go check it out there. Check out their Facebook. You'll see it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, as usual, you know I'm about to tell you, you know the spiel. Go check out the CodexStation.com. It's your one-stop shop for everything Codex. Get some merch, meet the team, let us know what you like and don't like. And usually, I have something for you, but Uncle Gary's so loving and warm that he wants to give it to you. So, Uncle Gary, what would that be?
Listen, all the hosts that you see on this show, we have all the socials. Matter of fact, we're positively dripping with all the socials. And we would like nothing better than to give them to you.
All right. Once again, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you to everyone in chat. We hope you have a great Father's Day and a great night. And I will see you in the next one.
See ya. So long.
See you next time.
We're not leaving until someone says it.
Hulk.
The Hulk 180 day, everyone.
Yep,
if you don't have Hulk, if you don't have Hulk 180, 181, or 182 in your collection, those are just gay